So in this video, I want to show you how to make the eccentric cam. So again, let's go ahead and make a file new, standard part file, and let's start a new sketch on the front face. And all of these cams should be between 1 and 2 inches. So for example, this eccentric cam is going to have an overall diameter. Let's go ahead and draw a circle. It's clearly a circle. I don't know if you could tell that this is a circle. Let's go ahead and draw it. It has a diameter of 2 inches. And of course, you can edit these dimensions, but I just want you to get the general idea here. But what you might notice on the eccentric cam is the smaller circle, the axle hole, would be or is not directly in the center. So how do you get that? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw a quick circle here. And again, all axle holes should be a diameter of 3/16 or 3/16 of an inch. 3/16, or of course that's going to add up to 0.188. You'll notice that's not fully constrained, so I'm going to do two things. First off, I'm going to tell the center of this to be vertical with the center of this, meaning it can only move up and down. And then I'm going to dimension it. I'm going to dimension the top from the bottom. Well, let's make sure we actually hit the top this time. Let's hit dimension the top. Well, I said the top, the middle to the middle, the two center circles. I'm going to tell them to be 1/2 inch apart. And then that's really it. Now we can just, or at least on the sketching, we can now extrude and make sure you don't get that center circle there. And again, the extrusion amount should be 3/16, just like the diameter hole. And then we need to make our two work planes, which will make the same. We'll say mid plane between two planes. We'll do that between the front and the back, and hopefully you're catching on to the pattern here. And then we need to also open up our origin and figure out where we want that center circle, or where we want that center work plane to align to our followers, or I guess in this case it would align to our axle, so it always spins together. But then we're going to go to offset from plane. We're going to click on that plane within our origin, which would be our XY plane in this case. And the main idea is you want that work plane to go in between your center axle. You want to go through your hole here. And we're going to say that it's 0 inches. And of course, again, you can vary these dimensions depending on what you're building and what follower movement you want your cam to make.